Marketing Platform has all of these different suites of tools like the Campaign Manager 360, display and video, search ads. A lot of these you have to have a specific budget to even get into, but what they offer to small, medium-sized business and to entrepreneurs are Google Analytics, Optimize. This is for like A/B testing, some other different tests for like e-commerce websites, and then surveys. And so you can play trigger and fire each time a customer fills out a survey. So we'll look and see, how to maybe do one of those or as an event. And then of course the tag management system right here. Once again, like I said, you go into Google Marketing Platform, you log in with your email, and then you get access to all of these various platforms. And they're constantly changing this back and forth and adding new products and features. So this is the most recent up-to-date process that I know of so far. So let's click on that Tag Manager. So now we're sent to this Tag Manager, and I set up a test. So they'll probably ask you, when you set up an account, we'll go through this again. Account setup, I might do whatever my company, so they'll already have an account set up. So in this case, I'll just say test company, Testco, in the US, click this to share data, and now container setup. This is your website, so we'll put actually my website now, and now target platform. So you could do web, you can go target on mobile devices. Server, I'm not sure about this. I guess it's a new product or service. Click on web and create. So we created our environment. We click through here, these service agreements, yes. Let's load this up. Install Google Tag Manager. And you will put this at the head of the website. So let's go to my website, I guess I could show you. I have view page source. I'll show you where I put my Google strip at. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so this little script right here is just, as you can see, it's a Google Tag Manager script. Just copy and pasted it and placed it within the head of the body of the website, and that's what they want you to do here. Place it in the head, and then this one you place after the opening body tag, and this is the no script. So this is just for the go and run on your website. So once those are installed, those tags are installed within the website itself. Those are the JavaScript tags. Now click OK. Now from here it can get a little bit confusing because there's so many different avenues to go down. But let's start with what I think is probably the most simplest thing, and that is to track a specific event on a website. Like say for instance, if somebody clicks on a website, but let's look at our tags first. So we'll click on tags, and we have actually no tags created. We have the account created on that website. So let's create a tag here. This tag we will call email campaign. Well, let's call it survey 1.1. So depending on the marketing manager, they might have their own encoding. Yeah, you might do like third quarter 2020, something like that, to identify when and what type of campaign this might be for this tag. So once we have that, now let's go down here in tag configuration. Here is where, and you can scroll down here and you can see all of these ad techs and all these other companies that have placed in integrations. But anyways, let's go with what they give us. So you can do remarketing, which is showing the customer, redirecting them to a new ad of the same product, like once they've clicked off and they're not. But let's just keep it simple, go with Google Analytics, Universal Analytics. We'll click on that. Okay, so from here we can track various events, transactions. We can go social media, form, page view. Let's go with event. Alright, so now we have survey set up for the tag, and we have the tag configuration. We clicked on Google Analytics Universal. We're the type of event, the track type is event, so we're capturing a customer's actions, and we want to capture them filling out a survey. So we'll name this trigger survey, March 2020, fill out a survey, and click the box, and now we have all of these different trigger types that we can capture. We can capture if they've watched a YouTube video or not. Do they like the YouTube video? Maybe they might switch up the content. Let's track form submission. And then, okay, so we click on this, and this will just give you the basic tag, but you also have these other parameters that you can check off. But for the sake of simplicity, we're just going to take the very simple form submission. This will send us or give us tracking on all forms on the website. And we can also place it for just some forms. For simplicity purposes, we're tracking a web form. We'll say it's all forms on the website. We'll click Save. So let's go back and look at our tag here. And this is just for one. Let's save everything. Save. Close it out. And let's go Overview. And you also have, on this side, you also have access to triggers, and you can get into more technical details with variables and then folders, and if you have hundreds, you might have hundreds of tags in here on a large e-commerce website. Let's look at the overview. You go in Now Editing, and here's our tag, our survey tag. We'll click on this, and it's over here, it's set up, form submission, and here's the thing, it's not published. So if my website, if this were actually connected to my website, which it's not, I just set this up for a test purpose, we can open up a container and actually publish this to the website. So that's how you walk through on Tag Manager. And you can set up Tag Manager for various things, like for watching, just like you saw, YouTube videos, or filling out the forms, the surveys, or purchasing certain products, container products. And at each of those areas, you'll have to come in here, set up a new tag, set up the trigger, and push those changes to the website. And you can also set, let me show you one other thing on the tags, on our triggers. On the triggers, you can have specific, well, let's see, let's go back. Well, actually, on the tag, you can have specific IDs on the tags. Survey, and let's see if we can find it. How do I access it? Okay, let's go back. Okay. Well, anyways, you get the idea. This is the main, this is the general idea. This is the general process. In order to do this for like big websites, some companies will have, they'll actually outsource it to a digital marketing agency or a digital analytics agency where they have teams and teams and teams to set up all of these different tags for various products and events and all sorts of things. So this will give you an idea, like you can say you set up a survey and you have the process. And now let me show you one last thing. This is set up in Tag Manager. Remember, now this is all connected on the Google Marketing 360 platform. Now you can go back to Google Data Studio and you can have access data sources to the Tag Manager. Since we didn't push those changes through because it's not connected to my website, it's not showing up over here, but if it was, you'd be able to get that data from Tag Manager in Google Data Studio. If you're using like Power BI, you can then pull that data, export that data for reports and analytics. So you have access to all of that within Data Studio. You have all of your digital analytics data and reports. And a lot of these things you don't even have to, you just click on this and it's already created for you. So you'll be able to go in here and use templates and have access to critical information from which you can build out reports and have metrics and KPIs. And here's the thing, it can go, there's a lot of different tools, and this is why things like setting up a lot of different tags, companies are just outsourcing it to digital analytics companies because Who has time to go through and manage all of these various different avenues, marketing channels? Even surveys, that can be, a full-time job depending on how big the company is.